Good morning, guys. Let's post some questions and tickers. Let's get started. We're going to start in 2-3 minutes, but get some questions and tickers, then we will start. No questions or tickers, I'll just end the live stream and yeah, we'll come back another day. But get the questions in and I'll be with you shortly. Radio, get the screen changed over here. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, Merry Christmas, Happy Ramadan Kareem, everybody, for those who are celebrating. Right, let's see what is going on. Get the questions in. SATL needs that downtrend break. It's trying. Radio, get the screen changed up. Right, so Sattel waiting for that downtrend break. It's trying, but nothing yet for me. Nothing yet for me. Yo, what up? CNSP. CNSP, absolutely nothing on this. What are you looking for on CNSP? What do you see? Are you holding this, bag holding, or what's going on here? But nothing at the moment, extremely low volume, bearish. 99% of plays are like this, so yeah, just nothing for me on this. Nothing on this setup. Nothing on this setup, unfortunately. SYNA. So 99% of plays will be bearish. Most of the other ones that are bullish will be the top gainers that we are going to be trading today in the market. Yesterday was the best day I've had probably this year, to be honest, in terms of my trades. Just with both my plays being very, very bullish and playing out exactly how I wanted to. So yeah, yesterday was a very, very good day in the Discord. Both plays ran, how much percent? Reason for that. Both ran over 10%, 113, 119%, which is very nice. Another one here, this play has very, very low volume. I'm trying to make this as bullish as I can, but even though if I draw this with as many bullish confluences and bullish, I guess, yeah, confluences, it will probably not respect it unless it has no volume. All right. So this is SYNA, ascending triangle. I see it does have news. I don't know if it's to do ascending triangle. I don't know if this is to do with its actual play. Let's have a look and see. SYNA moves quarterly fresh guidance. Nice, good guidance for AI. I think this is AI. Very good. That's good news. Good morning. What up? Good morning. Good morning. AUUD. AUUD looks very good. I have not touched this play. Waiting for 171 on this. Don't like trading something in a downtrend. It's also below VWAP. For me, this is too bearish. Not going to be touching this unless we break 171. Break 171, then I'll update the levels, but we can have a quick peek and see where the next key levels are. So we can do this. I just like to use the 4-hour. We have a move here. Probably around 182, and then we can like use another level here. We could just go in between. These are just my 4-hour rough levels. When the market opens and if it breaks this level, then I'll look for some other levels, but this is what we can watch for now. At the moment, there is no sign of reversal for me. Yeah, I just nothing at the moment. So we need to put here AUUD currently bearish on the 5 minutes. So a lot of people will be like, no, this isn't bearish. No. Yes, it is bearish on the 5 minute time frame. You can tell me otherwise, but unfortunately, it is bearish. It is in a downtrend. That is it. Not on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we are bullish. On the 1 hour, we are bullish. Yes, but on the 5 minute, we are starting a downtrend, which means we are bearish on the 5 minute. Hello, what up, Fig? What up? LFS. For me on LFS, 373. We have clean range up here. I'm not too interested. So LFS, just waiting for that level. Waiting for 373. Trump needs to get his ass out of Iran before I go and drop a bomb on him. He needs to get out of here. Because us people in the UAE, we are peaceful people, and if he's trying to cause drama, it's just going to be annoying, and it's going to be annoying for trade, and that's what it is. Knowing him, he's going to do it on a Friday when the market's closed, and then everything's going to go to shit. That's what I suspect. Anyway, RENX, for me, nothing. A reason I've put here instead of here is because this is a resistance, here is all resistance, so there's 2, 4, 6, 7 I would wait for, because here we have clean range up. Alright, so RENX, waiting on that 0.2467 break. For me personally, I do not touch these sub $1 stocks. I will never touch them. It is no good for me. I trade very badly with these plays. MNDR, I'm still expecting a possible reversal on this. It needs to hold $1. At the moment, yeah, I don't know, it's just ranging. If you are in it, maybe just cut it. Want to just focus on possibly something above VWAP. But this is just no volume. Look at this. Look at the range. This is not even a 1%. This shows extremely low volume at the moment. But could be a low volume pullback to push the upside. However, it's still just in the demand zone. So this is where buyers possibly might step in. But yeah, I would not buy this right now. I would not be in it. I'd just cut it. Cut the loss or whatever. Cut the move for now. SOUN. Right, let's like up the stream, guys. Come on. SOUN. Possible falling wedge setup. Try and make this chart as bullish as I can, to be honest. It needs a reversal at some point. When is it going to happen? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Not with the way the market's going. It's very difficult to know what will happen. But falling wedge setup. Falling wedge plus demand zone. You have a lot of confidences that I look for in order to take a trade. But I don't know. I think this is probably still going to keep going down for the time being. ONDS, this was my winner yesterday. I gave it to you guys even on Twitter for free. $0. And you could have made a lot of money. People in the Discord made some serious money off it. Some guy made $8,000 off it. He messaged me. It was his biggest ever trading day. Can you believe it in this market? $8,000. But it was also up 8,000 because he had it previously. He got in earlier. Yeah, just added to his position. But overall, he was down on the longer term. But profit he made today that day was 8,000. But this looks very good. Very nice falling wedge breakout. Had a very good setup on this. We entered. Where did we enter this trade? Let me go to my day trade alerts. We got in at $9.11. So when we got this volume spike right here, it was right over here. So this is where we entered yesterday in the Discord at this purple level. Explained everything here, why we got in. Very good setup. Buys were stepping in. Very, very good play. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. NBIS. NBIS, breaking downtrend. What I'll do is $98. You know what the next resistance level will be is 100. So what I'll do is I'll mark 100 like this, and then I'll draw my level. I would like to see a candle body close above $100. Although it has broken a downtrend, you are now at a major resistance level, which is crucial for this play to break. $100, then you have 104.50, and then another level 110.50. So 110 is your major resistance level. You can see what's happened here. A lot of rejection and a lot of rejection here. Buying into rejection, it can come straight down like it did here. Imagine if you bought here and it went all the way down to $68. So wait for it to close above. That's what I suggest. So NBIS, waiting for $100. $100 break. CIFR is probably getting smoked with mining. Yeah, this play for me is only above 1970. I will be taking a big position, meaning I'm taking $100 billion if it breaks above 1970, and I will look for an entry. Right now, too bearish for me. I'm not interested in this play, unfortunately. I don't see any possible reversal yet. This is purely based on Bitcoin, so just a waiting game, unfortunately. Difficult. 490. So you'll see a lot of my plays will be waiting for, because I need to wait for these levels to break. If they don't break, then I can't get the trade. The reason why I wait for these as well is because the trend will be reversed, meaning that it'll go from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. Buyers will step in. There's a high probability it'll continue to go up, breaking resistance. All those things, there's a clean range to the upside, and that I don't want to be buying here because it's going down. It's below VWAP. There's not much volume. Bitcoin's bearish. The market's bearish. We are also in a downtrend, and we're at a major resistance level. So everything's indicating this will go down, then up. And for me, I only buy, and if it goes down, then I will be upset. LRHC, someone in the Discord caught this one. So now what I'll do is I'll just mark this new 4-hour high like this, which is 245. So that's what I'll be focusing on today. We break 245 today. I'm going to be watching it for hopefully a big push to the upside. AMPX, let's have a look. AMPX, so what the simple way to do it is the weekly bullish? Probably not. Weekly is just ranging, so what that means is we're consolidating here. We're an up and down and up and down, up and down, up and down. Daily, we are coming down. 4-hour, we are also losing volume, meaning sellers are losing control, but we also have a lack of volume. So here we had a lot of volume. Look at the size of these candles here. You see large body candles, small body candles, high volume, high demand, low volume, zero demand. All right, so simple way to do it for your mind is just draw the trend line like this. Currently in a bearish trend, that's all I would say for now. So AMPX currently in a bearish trend. Also, guys, remember, this is the way I like to chart, and this is the way I've been, I guess I've taught myself, okay, through experience. It's not the best way, it's not the worst way, it's what works for me and what I like to share and teach you guys. Take it with a grain of salt. If you don't like the setups or the way I trade or the charts, that is fine. I don't care at all, to be honest. I'm just here to help where I can. This play, I'm only looking above 729 at the moment. I would not touch it at all. So you'll see I have a lot of times I'll have this yellow line because it's in a bearish trend and I needed to break above, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on. RXT, what's happening with RXT? RXT is running. Oh yeah, this was a play I showed on the watch. So that's right here. So RXT, what I like to do is, so now I see it's close to $1. First thing I'll do is mark a psychological level, which is $1 like that. Make my blue line nice and fancy. Like that. So now I understand that this is a major level of resistance. We can go look left now and see where are the major moves down. So we have a big move down here. So this is around 121. And then probably around this level here, which is 140. So that's how I do my levels for my resistance levels. Then if I was to take a trade, I go straight back to the 5-minute, identify any chart patterns, any candlestick setups that I need, any pullbacks, that kind of thing. And then I'll look for my entries as well as confluences to take the trade. Right now, nothing on it for me. Nothing on it for me. If you have to take a high risk trade, you could possibly take it above 114, but for me, it's too quick, too volatile. FJet. FJet is up 1%, 39% yesterday. Very good day. Very, very good day. The weekly is extreme. Do they have a reverse split or something? Daily or... Oh, is this new to the market? IPO'd recently? I don't know. We're very close to the high right here. This high, 793. So maybe 793. I wouldn't take this because 742, 793, it's very close to each other. So FJ could be above this 793. Even not $8 if you want to be patient. Hood. Hood got smoked the other day, didn't it? So Hood weekly is bearish, daily is bearish, 4 hour is bearish, 1 hour bearish. Everything is indicating that this will go down. So let me do a... I need to get rid of this stuff. Anybody know how to get rid of this stuff? Under indicators, no? Technical signals, that's what's under. There we go. I knew there was a way. Okay, so at the moment, yeah, I can't even chart this, to be honest. It's too difficult to chart because there's no like clear trend at all. I mean, you could just draw the trend line if you wanted to. Start somewhere like this. I mean, if you wanted to, you could start even higher, but just this is fine. You get the gist of what I'm trying to draw here, but I wouldn't be entering this. If I had to take a trade, it would possibly be above here because we have room to the upside. I wouldn't be entering anywhere around here. No, no, no. Silo. Right, let's get some questions in. Let's get some questions. Let me post Silo. This was running straight up, straight down. The way I trade this play is if it breaks the own high here, 3924, that's where you can look for a possible entry. I would not buy it inside here. Anywhere below this is a no trade zone for me. If I break this, if this breaks there, there's a high probability to go up. If it goes down, there's a high probability to go down. So nothing for me on this. So Silo. Wait for 0.3924. Okay, let me repost this link out quickly so we can get some more people in here. I know the stock market dead. I know the FinTech community is dead, but I'm single-handedly going to bring this back and make some people some money. Live on YouTube. Everybody get in. Live trading. Now join. Also guys, the link to Discord is right here. This is it right here. This is the link right here. Click that link. 1 or 3 month tier is available. I'm in RXT and it's banging around running review web strategy and it's paying off nicely being work. Yeah, RXT was crazy. When I mentioned it, it was like over here. I just saw it running at like 0.66, I think, or 0.68, somewhere around here. Incredible. My thoughts on open for earnings tomorrow. So my thoughts on open for earnings tomorrow, I have no idea. I'll be very, very honest with you. I don't even know what this company does. I don't know who the CEO is. I don't know anything fundamentally about 99.99% of the trades, or the, sorry, should I say the stocks that I trade. I can tell you based on technical analysis that the stock is going down and that it's bearish and that there is a higher probability that the stock will go down. In terms of earnings, I have no idea. I'm not an inside trader. I wish I had some money to pay someone to give me a little bit of money to do that. But obviously, you know, that's illegal. No, I'm joking. But all I'm saying is this right now is bearish. Who knows? It could be a fake to be a bearish trend to push back up. Doesn't matter about the earnings, whether the earnings are beat by $100 trillion or whatever. If it's good earnings, it doesn't matter. It's based on guidance for the next quarter on the future of the company and what they have installed. So doesn't matter when people go, oh, how's it going down? How's Google going down? It just smashed earnings. No, it means nothing. It's the guidance that depends on what is going to happen. But I can tell you right now, at the moment, I don't know if this is signs that it is going to be bad or there's going to be a possible reversal. But right now, on every single time frame that I can see, it is extremely bearish. That there is a higher probability that this will go down. That is it. I would not be holding this into open. If you want to take lottos, that is completely up to you. That is just a gamble. You might as well go to a casino or go and blow your money somewhere else. But that's my thought on it, if I'm honest. But I don't know anything about this company or anything. I don't know. Some guy tried to have an argument with me yesterday saying I'm showing my shareholders, or what did I... Let me call this guy out. So he said here, don't get caught looking dumb as a MF, which is a mother effer, bro. Open has a kick-ass CEO that will deliver. I don't even own. I may at some point. Don't risk your reputation on the stock. See, like those comments to me are just absolute gibberish because, like I said, I'm a day trader. I don't care what anyone tells me about the company, how great the CEO is, if they're married to the fucking boss, their granny, it works for them. I don't care. It means nothing to me. Really, it means nothing. I can trade a stock that's cured cancer, every single cancer in the world, and I still do not care. All I care about is giving me a technical analysis setup based on the volume, and then I will take my trade. That is it. That is it. I'm not an emotional trader and holding plays because this is the news. The CEO has a massive PP. I don't care. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter to me at all, unfortunately. So maybe that's a little bit clearer for everyone who do ask me stupid questions, because I really do not give a hoot. I do not. INTC does look good based on technicals, but who knows? The market's a bit whack right now. So this is INTC. It is setting up for a reversal. It is setting up for a reversal. So let's see. Hopefully we can get something going. We need some large caps going because to get this market going. I see SPY's coming down big time. What was it, 0.4% earlier? TSM. What's happening with TSM? TSM. Weekly's bullish, right? Weekly is extremely bullish. I mean, this looks clear to just buy on this trend line, to be honest. Like that. The daily, I don't know what that daily candle was. That earnings or whatever. Right now, for me, it's tricky. I just would maybe trade above here, 372. But overall, this overall trend is very bullish. That's what I can tell you. Game, how's game doing? It was looking pretty good. Yeah, game now is coming down. Obviously, it's on. I mean, nothing can hold in this market. Game, we have a trend like this. Can we find a demand zone? Here's a demand zone. I'm just going to use this candle as well. Give it some kind of level like that. We have a demand zone here, so it could be a possible reversal in this demand zone. So maybe if it finds an area of support around here, $23, that could be a reversal. But yeah, it was looking good previously. I mean, if the market does reverse, this should continue. What up, Isaac? RXT is intriguing, especially vending bank. RXT. Yeah, RXT will be one to watch for sure. Needs to come down a bit at least. Soy Saki. I am Saki. What does Saki mean? UWMC. What is UWMC? UWMC has no volume. Nothing on the weekly, daily. There is nothing on this at all for me. I'm not too sure what you see on it. I'm not even going to chart that, unfortunately. Sorry about that, my friend. OLB. Oh wait, Oxy. Oxy, this is looking pretty good. I like this price action a lot. We have obviously an uptrend here. Okay, so we have this. Maybe a bullish pennant, but I don't really like my bullish pennant to be. I guess you could try and use this like that. Have to fix up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's a bullish pennant. You could put like this. So Oxy, bullish pennant. This is actually a very decent setup considering market conditions. Expecting continuation to the upside. OLB recovery. No, I don't think so on this. OLB, no, this thing's down 28%. When something's down 28%, there is nothing on this for me. No, nothing. Nothing. I wouldn't even know where the reversal would happen. It's very difficult to trade something like this that's gone straight up and down. Yeah, I mean, the only way if you re-enter would be above its own high, or safest would be about like 136. SNSE, man, this play, I remember this play. $32. Unfortunately, I won't be touching this because I don't trade someone else. This is a reverse split, I'm assuming. You can't tell when something's like this. It's impossible to know. You're at highs here. It's a 4-hour candle. I mean, this is 2 5-minute candles. How are you going to predict what's literally a 50-50 chance of going up? If this doesn't break the low and breaks that high, that's how you would take the trade. So if it breaks the yellow or this white line before the red line, you take the trade. Why do you take the trade? Because it means that the uptrend is forming like this to go up. If it breaks the low and not the high, then a downtrend will start to form. That's how it works. So that's what I have for this play. Okay, yes, this is the only link here. This is the link here. Also, follow our Twitter page, main TLT. We have a couple giveaways coming up very soon. A lot of other things that are happening in the behind the scenes. Gonna do this SNPS and then I'm gonna shoot. All right, SNPS, $400. I'm not too sure what you guys are looking for on these kind of plays. It's not my style of trading, unfortunately. I would just, based on technical analysis, I would just tell you that this is in a, yeah, I mean, nothing. It's just, there is absolutely nothing to know what's going to happen. I would say maybe above this high wick. 452, maybe you can look for an entry here, longer term play to take the trade on that. All right, NOK, Nokia, Nokia. I mean, I don't know why this thing's even going up. They're making a comeback or what? I would watch this. It'll probably come and fill the 768 if I'm honest. If it breaks this high here at 740, 739, you should have room to 768. SGN, this one's like, not my style. Yeah, SGN breaks 50 cents, then you have room to 50.